Went to replace the starter on my S2000. So yesterday I went to start it and all it was like a little click, like if I try to start it, and then I hammered. So the starter's down here, and I took like a long extension and I hammered it while I had someone else start it, and while I'm hammering it and someone started it, it kind of worked. So yeah, starter's out. So I'm just gonna be replacing that today. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. I see a lot of people take off the alternator and then the intake to get to those bolts. I also see people somehow getting over here, but I'm trying to see the best way to do it. I'm probably gonna end up taking the alternator and the intake off, but just trying to see where everything is right now. So we got 2 bolts, 14 millimeters on top, one on top, one on the bottom, holding the starter in. And I think we have a 12 millimeter nut holding the power line in behind that rubber boot. And then we have that other, the needle nose one, where you got to take out the needle nose plier that plugs into that little retaining clip, metal clip. So first thing you gotta do, disconnect your battery. Mine's in the trunk, so I already disconnected it. Next thing, just take off your intake and all your vacuum hoses leading to it. I'm not gonna take it fully off because all we need is this space. Then we're gonna release tension on this belt and then take off the alternator. Alternator is 14 millimeter bolts. Your belt is tensioned by 14. After you take off the belt, come here to the alternator. Gonna have this bolt. Mine's a 13 millimeter, but online I think people said it's like a 12, but mine's a 13. You also got this green clip right here that I just unplugged. It just comes off right down here. Got the 2 alternator bolts off. Make sure you take that top one off first. Well, loosen both. Take the top off one first. After you get the top one off, tilt the alternator to the side, and then take the last bolt out. And then to get the alternator out, it's kind of hard because these are in the way, but push it towards this way, and just keep it like you could touch these a little bit. It's gonna hit off them a little bit. Pull it, and you'll feel it give out, and then you can pull it out. And now we're gonna have access, not direct access, but to the starter and the bolts and everything down here. So. Alright, so I unplugged the bolt in the back, the nut right there, and I pulled out that clip. So now we got to get the bolt that's holding. You see the bolt down there, which is a 14, and then there's going to be one up here that I can't see right now. But so the 2 14s that we got to get in. I'm gonna see if I can get it through here or here. Starter out. This is the old one that just came out. This is the used one that I bought. A lot of people are making this a lot harder than it seems. So just grab your 14 with all your extensions and stuff and have your breaker bar ready. And you just want to feed it through here until you get to that top bolt. I mean, you could feed it under with your hands. It's actually not as difficult as people make it seem. Once you get that, you attach your breaker bar, you loosen it, and that's one of the top bolts. And that bottom bolt, I literally just came from the side right here to unloosen it. I did all that right here. And then I just pulled the starter out right through this gap right here. So once I got it started loose, I wiggled it and I pushed this hose up, and it just came out right here, like simple. It took me like 30 seconds to take it out. So I'm just gonna reverse the process, put it back in. So got the new starter back in. I'm trying to show you guys exactly how I get this top bolt in. So I have my ratchet, my extension, and then you go all the way down in there with your 14 and your swivel, and you catch on all the way in there to that 14, and you just tighten it down from there. The bottom bolt is easy, it's right here. You can literally just get it with your right there on the left. You literally just get it from right here with a regular socket. So got the starter back in, got the bottom bolt, got the top bolt in. I got the little needle nose plier clip in. Make sure that sits in all the way, push it in all the way, and then you got your power wire bolted on. Now we just got to put the alternator back in, make sure to connect the switch, and then your cable. So alternator's in, bottom bolt is longer, top bolt is shorter. So just tighten those both down, and I connected my power wire. Just make sure this boot is on. After the power wire, just make sure your green connector's on. And then yeah, you just got your belt. I'm gonna go buy a new belt right now, just because while I'm at it. And then just your intake, and then that's about it, and start it up.